Alaikum and hello again. Now we will talk about question 3 in October, November 2020. It's in 9626, the IT A level, but this is paper 4, not for AS, but we can solve it for AS because it is the same requirement of knowledge for the AS level. Now it is talking about subforms. This is why I'm looking to solve this question. Now create relational database using the artwork and artists files. Make sure all fields in the database have appropriate names and data types. If the pound currency symbol is not available, use your local currency symbol. Now create a form to display the data as shown below. An amount called commission is charged on the price of each item that is sold. The charge is calculated as percentage of the price for sales of. Now, these are the conditions how to solve the commission issue. Less than 50, the commission is 5%, 50 up to 100, including the 100, the commission is 10%, and over the 100 pound, so we will talk about it 12.5%. This is the design of the form. Make sure the form is laid out and formatted as shown above. The form is for viewing data only. Make sure that the data entry is disabled and that all these fields are fully visible. Okay, so my first work here is to open these two files. This is the artist's file and this is the artwork file. Okay, now everything is fully visible. I need to see the data in full view. Now this is talking about artwork. It is talking about artist ID, image name, media, price, sold or not, and artist ID. Now, I can see that everything here in this file is talking just only about the artwork. I want to fix the name here. It will be art ID, image name, media, okay, price, and here the artist ID. As we can see, we have sold to be what? True or false. It is Boolean. Now artist ID, art ID can be integer or text. It's up to you. As you see, it can be text or it can be integer, and the price is currency. Now, if I choose here for artist ID to be text, so it will be the same in the artist's file here. Okay, it should be from the same type. Here is the artist ID. I have to fix the name. Title, okay, given name, family name, street address. Maybe I can also name it as address 1, address 2. And this is the postcode and email. Here we have the artist ID as primary key, and here in the artwork it is the foreign key. As you see, it is repeated. Here the primary key for the artworks, the art ID. So I can find that this is my primary, this is my foreign. Once this is my foreign, it is many, so it will make the relationship with artists as one-to-many, because here artist ID is my primary key. And all the data here is related just only for my artist. So I can say that I have my database in 2 files. They are normalized. I have no duplicates in the names of the fields or the data. Also, I have named or renamed my fields in the way which is accepted for the database and for normalization. Also, all related data is in my files and tables in a good way, and I have decided what is the relationship here as one-to-many between the 2 files using my foreign primary key in the 2 files. So my work will be good, but I will do the commission right now. I can do it also in my database. So you can do the commission from the Access or from the Excel. In the Access, you can do it as in the query as runtime field, and also you can do it in Excel as here. You can make it as commission, and you can do it as F price less than 50. Then my commission will be 5%, so it will be 0.05. Else if this price is less than equal 100, because once we talk about the else, it means it's greater than equal 50, and I have eliminated this to less than equal 100, so it will be 0.10 as 10%. Else, if it is not less than 50, not less than equal 100, so my commission will be 0.15. Close the small f, and this is the outer f. So you can find here the commission. This commission will be multiplied to the price. So I can just find the commission and replicate. So you can find the commission here in your Excel. It will be easier than to do this in the Access, because as runtime field in the Access, it will be not easy as this for the if statement. So I will keep it here in the Excel. I can just find out this is my if statement. If you want to check, this is the logical test. If it is less than 50, so it will be 5%. Else, if it is less than equal 100, the commission is 10%. Else, it will be 15. Okay. Now, because of this, I have to save the artwork. You can save it as Excel workbook first time, just to keep the formula for yourself as an evidence of your work. Also, if you want to make any editing on the formula, you can find it. So for me, I will save it first of all as Excel workbook, as artwork. Then I will save it another time as CSV for the database purposes, just to be imported easily. Okay. Yes. Yes. And close. Yes. Yes. It is just asking about if you are sure to make it CSV. Now I have done first of all the files. They are normalized as relational database. Now, I have not done the currency. It will be in the axis, but I have done the commission. Okay. Now, let's work on what's next. Axis, blank database. You have to pick your working area, and it will be right here. You can just name it ON20. Okay, and create. Close and external as usual. Now, just contains. You can, as we said, take it as integer or text. All of these are text and okay, advanced. Make it as integer enough. All are text, okay. And here, choose my primary key, artist ID for artist file, and finish. After this, artist will not have any design or formatting, so I will go directly to the artist work and okay. Next, first row contains, and let's do it right here. Artist art ID, it could be also integer, it's not long. Name, yes, currency. Sold, it is not text, it is yes, no. The artist ID should be integer because it is the foreign key for artist ID in the artists. And commission will be currency, okay. Next, next, and here my art ID is my primary key and finish. Now, because of the currency and the Boolean, I have to go for my design. Here, this is the price. It should be currency, the system currency. Now we have the pound, so I will go for the pound. Format of the sold, it will be yes, no. Now, here in the commission, it can be also currency, 2 decimal places, as in the price. It should be the same currency. So this is my work. We have done okay. Now, why did I do the sold to be yes, no? Because here it is yes, no, it's not a true, false. You have just to focus and to find out these small details. Now, I have done the commission, I have done the currency, and now my work is to create a form to display. This is not data entry form. It is a form, right, but not data entry form. Now to create like this one. From my vision, I can find that this is a query. I will not put it as a table. I will just build a simple query for the artist table, just not to spoil or to ruin my table, even if it is just only reading, viewing, but I prefer not to use the original table. Then I have to find out that these are two subforms. The idea here is I have two subforms related to this artist ID. Okay, now also I can find that artwork for sale. This means these are the arts or artworks which are not sold yet. But here the sold, yani sold is yes. with commission. Here without commission because it is not sold yet. Okay, now first of all, I have to make the relationship between the two tables. Then I have to build these two queries in the criteria of sold and not sold, and also with commission, without commission. Let's do it. I have to make the relationship, add, close, fix, artist ID with artist ID. Okay, you can choose the cascade. Now this is your evidence in your evidence document. Then save and close. After this, I have to create for the artist query, simple, all the fields, because in the form it is everything, and it will be named as its let's say نحكي default name, artist query, and finish. Nothing will be done here. There is no criteria. Just leave it. Now let's do query wizard for the artwork. I want to take everything here and let's name it as in the exam, artwork sold. Artwork sold. Okay. Now what should I do here? Once it is sold, it means in sold, yes. Okay. Okay. Now what should I keep here? Art ID, the image name, media, price, sold, and commission. So these are my requested fields, and I have to know, because it is a subform, I will keep also the artist ID in this query for the purposes of the relationship in the subform. Okay, so what should I do here? I will keep art ID, image name, media, price, sold, commission, and the artist ID, I will just take it like this at the end. Okay? Just like this and close. Now I can just work on this artwork ID, copy, paste, and I will name it artwork for sale. Artwork for sale, and okay. Now what should I do? Design, rather than to put yes, it will be no. And also there is no commission. I will delete commission. And I will keep the artist ID because of the relationship for the subform. Save and view. Now this is no. Also, after this, I will hide sold. So I will just untick sold because the no here has no sold. Okay, here we have sold commission, which is more, but I have to keep it as a criteria. Okay, now I'm doing good. Close. After this, I have to work on my form. Now I will just click on artist query, create form. This is the easiest way. Now after this, I will go to the design here, like this, just resize, save. I will name it as artist and artwork. Artists and artwork form. Okay. And here I will do it. Okay. And it will be bold. As you see, it is Times New Roman. We have edges for the letters. Okay. Bold, black, larger, and here it will be yellow. Okay. Maybe I want it also larger. It will be done. Okay. Okay. Now save it. Back. I will put artwork for sale. Let me check. Yes, it is fixed and I can make it shorter even. Okay. And this will be wider as you see. Now, how to bring a subform? Now, this is in controls, the click of subform. Just click on it and click in the white space using existing table and the query to make this subform, yes. And I will choose the for sale. On the top, I will take all the fields, including artist ID. After this, I will delete it in the design view. Next, and choose from a list. It will be as a relationship they are asking me, choose from a list, and by the system automatically it can find out that artist ID is my relationship. So it will be next. And here, artwork for sale, artwork for sale, I will delete subform, and because of the exam purpose, it is called artwork for sale. Okay. Now, this is my subform. Please be careful. Now, I have to say that this all form should be data entry form. No, it should be data view form. So I'm not able to edit this data. How to do this? First of all, for the main form, I click on this square so I can find this black square. Once you click on it, please go for properties and find here allow, yes, data entry form, no. Allow editing or additions, no. Deletions, no. Edits, no. Okay? Allow filters also. I don't have anything about filters. I will leave it. I have to check now here in my work. Do they make navigation buttons here visible? Yes. Do I have any scroll bar in horizontal or vertical? No. So I have to look at the scroll bars. I don't want them. Neither. Okay. Also, I can find the other formatting properties if you want, like here. Auto resize? No. Maybe I don't want them to resize. Border style, I want it to be just sizable or thin, thin. Record selectors, I want them. Navigation buttons, I want them. So leave them. If they ask you to hide or to show the close button, it's here, the control button here, and so on. And the minimize, maximize button also here. Please be careful. For all your properties, you can find everything just right here, but you have to click on this black square before. Now, the same for my subform. I will click on it and go for the properties talking about the navigation buttons to be what? No. Why? I have no navigation buttons here. No scroll bars. And also I will not make any editing. So navigation buttons, no. Scroll bars, neither. Here in the data entry form, no. No, no, and no. You have to know that data entry form, once it is no, all of these will be disabled, will be no. But this is to make my evidence in its suitable shape. Okay, so let me check. I will close the properties and go to my view. If I want to write, do you hear my keyboard? I can't write because I'm not allowed to write anything here. Why? Because I have disabled all of these. But some people will ask me, you have disabled the scroll bar, but it is available right here. Yes, I have to fix the size of my subform just to eliminate the scroll bar. How to do this? I will go to the layout, and from here, I don't want to see artist ID anymore. I can't delete it here, but I can delete this field here in the design. So this is the artist ID. I will delete, and I can just fix also the size from here for the fields and also for my form. Now, to be more professional, go to the layout. Now, hi, art ID. I will enlarge image name because there's some images with longer names. This is for the media and this is the price. You see, no scroll bar. Now you can enlarge your image name. I will go for my design and just make it narrower with less height. Look here. This is good. Now after this, I will go to make the second subform. This is the controls subform. Click, and I will choose a table and a query. I will not use the existing subform. I will take sold, and I will take all the fields with artist ID for the relationship. I will use it right here. Choose from the list the relationship, which is artist ID, and here what is named artwork sold, delete subform and finish. After this, what shall I do? I will delete artist ID because I have used the idea of it, the relationship. Now click on the black square and properties. Make your subform with no scroll bar. with no navigation buttons and no data entry. Okay, close it from here, save it. Now also I can just fix the size. Okay, I can fix the size here. Okay, save layout, please. Art ID, okay, I can expand the image name to make it wider as to be in some format, the same format, price, sold, and commission. Okay, I can make commission from design. It's working. Commission. Okay, you can make image name narrower to make your work better. Now, from design, I can fix the height of the second subform. Okay. Also, we have this price. I can fix it. I want to make it as in the picture. Okay. Now I have the artist ID also here. I can't fix any of the data. This is the form view. I can't change the data because it is just only view. They didn't ask me to make any navigation buttons, so I will not do. I will keep the navigation buttons here. If we just navigate the artists, their works are displayed here. So because of the artwork which is sold are less than the works which is for sale, you can find that here we have more, but we will have something. Okay, the sold work we can find for the artist 150 some sold thing, so I can from here maybe 150. Yes, this is the 150 and his sold art works. Okay, and this is not sold yet. By this, we have solved this question. I have done the work, I have done the subforms, and data entry form only done. Data entry is disabled done. All fields are visible done. The same work is done, so you have got 35 easy marks. Good luck.